he's dangerous. He's got dynamite in both fists.
This is a big fight for boxing fans all around the world.
How to exploit Joe's weaknesses and recognise his strengths.
Frank Warren suggested that the winner of this fight will go on.
Oun Abbas saying here for Seconds Out, here with the beast, David Adeleye. David, we're here. Fight week is upon us. 2 weeks away from fight night. Firstly, how are you doing? You're looking bigger and bigger every time I see you.
Everyone keeps saying this to me. I mean, I'm obviously doing something right. Getting there slowly but surely, putting on the pounds and, gradually building up.
First of all, third outing in 2020. Not a lot of people have had that opportunity. But it seems like, you're becoming something that the fans are looking at. I look on the views on YouTube, and it seems like your knockouts and your fights are being viewed a lot. Just talk to me about sort of the little bit of attention that you're getting from the BT Sport fights that are coming on this year.
Yeah, it's all good, I just stay in the gym, I stay tunnel vision, grounded, and if I keep doing anything right in the ring, I'm sure everything outside will come, will come with it. So, my main focus is just performing, doing well, and coming out with a victory.
What do you get up to in the bubble? A lot of people have a lot of spare time in this bubble. What do you get up to? I know Joe's gaming at the moment, so what do you do?
I'm just relaxing, literally, FaceTiming, texting, watching movies. All the hard work's done now. There's nothing you can really do now, that's going to help you on Saturday. The hard work's done. It is what it is. And I just go in there with a chilling mentality. So, I went to uni for 3 years, mate, so, I'm used to it.
David, I want to ask you, it's a bit early in your career to ask, you may possibly be asking this question, but when are you going to be looking for titles? I know you've said in interviews before that, listen, I want them now, I'm willing to fight for them now, but when do you want to start looking for the titles around you?
I'm ready whenever, to be fair. I look at the guys in the heavyweight division in the UK, and I don't think I'm far from them. So if they put me in with certain fights now, I'll definitely take it. But that's why we've got managers and promoters and coaches. They're the ones that decide when we're ready or not.
I look on your social media, and you're sparring with high-class opposition. 1 week you're with Anthony Joshua. I see another week you're with Tyson Fury. Just talk to me about what this is doing for your progression and how much you're learning in these sparring sessions.
I think I'm learning a lot. Sparring, is different to fighting, isn't it? So. But yeah, I learned a lot. Them guys at the top of the tree. Pleasure to both of them. They give me a lot of time as well. We sit down afterwards, have a conversation. So I can't really knock none of them. But yeah, there's only so much you can actually do, isn't it? So yeah.
How much do you want to differentiate yourself from being a sparring partner to actually being a fighter? A lot of people look at you and they think he's sparred with this fighter, but you're a fighter yourself. You're a boxer yourself. You want to make your own name. You want to have your own path. How much are you trying to differentiate that as well at the same time?
Yeah, I don't think I get looked at as a sparring partner, to be fair. everyone respects me as a fighter. Because at the end of the day, I am a fighter. And I'm sure you can see when I fight, I let my hands go. So, I don't think I get looked at as a sparring partner. But, like I said, in the beginning of my career, it's all about learning. And there's no better teacher than the people at the very top that have been there and done that. So I've gone there, I've had my studies now, so it's just time to go out there and do what I need to do.
So you've obviously shared some rings with Joyce, Dubois and Joyce. Talk to me about fight night then. Give me your prediction, David Adeleye. How do you see fight night going? I've spoken to a lot of fighters, nobody can make up their mind, so I'm putting it on you.
Good fight, 50-50 fight, both got attributes. Dubois bangs hard, Joyce is strong. Joyce is a unit, Dubois is athletic. How do I actually see it turning out? I swear to you, I actually do not know. But I don't know. I don't know. They both got good attributes, so I couldn't tell you.
I want to quickly go to Anthony Joshua, somebody that you've been in camp with in Sheffield. I was listening to something, you were on a podcast and you were talking about 15 years old, you were in this gym, you thought you were the biggest boy there, the biggest guy there, you were flexing, then Anthony Joshua walks in, and you think, damn, I need to do more work.
That was after a fight I had actually. I had a fight and I thought I was one of the biggest kids. I think I was 15, 16 fighting at 91 kilos. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely the biggest around. And then, I remember he walked in. It was an Islington show actually, but Finchley were were there as well. So AJ walked in to kind of support his fighters, and I thought, bloody hell, he's a unit. So that was the first time I saw him in real life. And I thought, yeah, I need to get back to the gym and put on some size.
Have you guys always kept in touch because you've known each other since back in the day?
No, we never actually knew each other personally, but I mean, in terms of now and stuff, I mean, nobody's really far away, are they? So, I mean, I want to get through to him, it would be easy, but, you know, he's on his path right now, he's focusing on other things. So you just got to let a man be, you know, and let him focus on his journey.
He's fighting Pulev. You've been up there, you know, sharing the ring or sharing some rounds with him. How do you see that fight playing out?
I think Joshua stops him. Pulev's tough, don't get me wrong. I think Joshua's got enough to stop him. And I think when Joshua starts letting his hands go, Pulev will know about it.
It's a final question. Anthony Joshua sort of flying the flag when it comes to African fighters in boxing, obviously Nigerian, yourself as well. And you've got, in the UFC, you've got Israel Adesanya doing the same thing. You know, the big fighters, big personalities, making big noise in combat sport. How much does that motivate yourself to make sure, or to ensure that in the future you want to be one of them fighters?
Definitely. You know, you can't forget where you came from at the end of the day. Both my parents are Nigerian, I'm 100% Nigerian, so, you know, I don't forget the flag and I don't forget where I come from, so shout out all my people back home.
Final question, how do you get gains like you? There's a lot of people watching you thinking, mate, this guy is big, he's hench. How do we get them gains? So, for the fans, how do they get gains?
I just be in the gym, training, you know, I let it come, you know, in terms, when I'm in camp and stuff, there's no real weights, it's just training in the gym, ticking over, and when it comes, it comes. Press-ups, sit-ups, I do a lot of home workouts. That is one thing I do. I mean, as far as it comes to like press-ups and sit-ups, I mean, I'm up there because I'll be doing them more or less every day, literally.
Dubois actually said he broke record when he was younger on the most amount of press-ups in a day.
Do you think he'll beat me now, though? I mean, you put me on the floor and get me to do some press-ups, mate, I'll be going till tomorrow. So, yeah.
David Adeleye, just a quick message for the people that are going to be tuning in on Saturday night, that are going to be watching yourself.
I mean, expect another knockout, no doubt about it, and it's going to be a good performance. Like I said, I'll go in there to really do it, and you'll see I'm not a sparring partner, I'm a real fighter.
David Adeleye, thank you very much for talking to Seconds Out, and no doubt in the future we'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much.